Death, they say, is a necessary end that will confront all mortals. The knowing ones describe life on planet Earth as a journey. Every journey, after all the smooth and bumpy rides, must come to an end. It was the book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible that says, there is a season for everything, a time to be born and a time to die. And so it was that Mrs. Rossanah Nnenna Nwigwe ni Iwuanyanwu, popularly known as Nnenna Obowo, bowed out of this dramatic world to the great beyond on the 17th of December 2022. She was committed to Mother Earth on Friday, 24th March 2023, after a funeral service at the Emmanuel Anglican Church, Ehume, Obowo, in Obowo local government area of Imo State. Her journey to the Mother Earth began after her remains was lifted from Lady of Mercy Mortuary, Umulowo, Obowo, and in a motorcade moved to her place of birth, Umuchukwu, Umuduregwele, Umuezetu in Ehime Mbano local government, where the senior brother, Reverend Father Chukwuemeka Iwuanyanwu, in the company of other elders, received her body. They poured libation, prayed for her, and bade her farewell. After the stopover at Mbano, the motorcade proceeded to Umuahia, where she spent a greater part of her life from childhood. She was received at the hall of Obowo Development Association by the executive committee members of both the women and the men group. Interestingly, she had served as the chairlady of the women wing of the association. The vice chairlady was also on hand to receive the corpse. There was another prayer and pouring of libation by the elders. Thereafter, the motorcade proceeded to her Ehume Obowo residence, where her first son, Nwigwe, received her body on behalf of the family.
3546-014. No, Ezinne, I about losing. This little innocent Nwigwe. Momoge, Momunegi, Momada, from Mumizity. I blame her. Mande, Unne. You are welcome.
At the lying-in state, the family members, mothers and guilds of the Anglican Church, Mbano in-laws, Umuada from Ehime Mbano, Obowo Development Association Women Group, friends and well-wishers took turn to pay their last respects.
Bye-bye.
The corpse was moved to the church for a commendation service. Members of the Mothers and Guilds of the Anglican Church in Okigwe Diocese ushered her remains into the church.
Stay up with Jesus Christ. And Rossanah Nnenna maka ili ya dịka usoro ndị Kraịst dị ka anyị site na ntụkwasị obi anyị kwere na Chineke onye na-enye ndụ kpere ya ka ọ gbabata odibo ya n'ebe ihe n'udo ya dị ka o wee keta oke ndị nsọ niile site na Jesus Christ bụ onye nwe anyị.
On behalf of Reverend Canon Samuel Chikezie, the church service was officiated by a church teacher, Mr. Chika Ekere. The Bible reading was taken by Reverend Father Chukwuemeka Iwuanyanwu. In the sermon delivered by Evangelist Felix Chimezie, the priest had anchored his message on an admonition which urged the people to set their houses in order. He advised that people should prepare for their death because it is an inevitable phenomenon no man can shy away from. He enjoined the congregants to arrange their ways because, according to him, death occurs at a time no man expects, and the deceased usually leaves behind hordes of friends and relations.
Why should you set your house in order? All the simple. Meaning all the meaning you want to have an empty house. All along there. We are plenty of this is one of the questions in the
Asking for God's mercy and blessings to be manifest in the family, he prayed for God's protection against all manner of evil befalling the family. Earlier, various testimonies had been made concerning the life and times of Mrs. Rossanah Nnenna Nwigwe, the Nnenna Obowo. She was described as a committed and dedicated Anglican faithful who remained an inspiration to others, always being the first to attend to church activities. At the community level, her roles were also not lost sight of. She had led Obowo women at different levels and different times, holding various positions, such as Chair Lady Obowo Development Association Women's Wing, as well as Treasurer on her Ndomi Ehume, among others. Some lines running in the tribute from the Obowo Development Association had this to say of her. The late Nnenna Rossanah Nwigwe was a revered leader of Obowo Development Association Women's Wing, Umuahia branch. Until her death, she was Mother General of Ndi Obowo in Umuahia. Her commitment, dexterity, and devotion to duties gave her the award of Nnenna Obowo in Umuahia. She remained courageous, virtuous, outstanding, and selfless leader in the ODA Union. Her versatility and sagacity in women administration knew no bounds, a mobilizer and role model of great note, in quotes. A biography chronicled by one Obiu traced her childhood development, which captured the supportive roles to her parents during the Civil War. According to the narrative, she grew up with the fear of the Lord and exhibited characteristics of fearlessness which brought no nonsense from her male counterparts. Even as a child, she had played motherly roles to her siblings. The church service was graced by some dignitaries, among which include clergymen and women from other denominations. Others include the traditional Prime Minister of Ehume Obowo, Chief Ben Ogbuelie, Engineer Emmanuel George, His Royal Highness Eze Emerole Dan, Egbele Diriohamma I, Duregbele in Ehime Mbano. After the church service, her body was lowered to the grave in her family compound. Following blessings of the grave, prayers and exhortation by the priest, the first son, Aike Nwigwe, performed the traditional ritual of dust to dust.
Ebe ọ dịbụrụ Chineke nke pụrụ ihe niile mma na ebere ukwu ya iwere n'onwe ya nwanne anyị ka anyị hụrụ n'anya nke lere ala ugbu a, ya mere anyị na-aranye anụ arụ ya na aja na aja. ntụ lara ntụ, uzuzu lara uzuzu. Ka onye nwanyị gọzie ya ma debe ya, ka onye nwanyị mụkwasị ihe nke iri ya wee mere ya amara, wee mere ya ebere, ka onye nwanyị gọzie iri ọma ya ma nyekwa ya udo ya.
The heavens opened up with showers of rain, which many described as blessings to cap it all. Notwithstanding that it appeared to have disturbed the entertainment of guests, which took place at the Hume Community Primary School field, Obowo. Nnenna Obowo left behind a husband, 6 men, 2 women, his senior brother, Reverend Father Iwuanyanwu, his immediate junior brother, Honorable Imabuka Iwuanyanwu, a former commissioner for Science and Technology and Vocational Studies in the Okorocha administration in Imo State, grandchildren, as well as host of other relations. The family members expressed regrets over the loss and promised to strive to close the ranks.
Nke weziokwu wụ na ọ weziokwu na ọnwụ mmadụ and n'anya anyị ka eji wụrụ mmadụ ọ nwụrụ ọsịsọ mana site na amara Chineke ọ mụtara ụmụ ya tochia ọ mụrụ ụmụ nwoke 8 ụmụ nwaanyị 2 ha niile tochaala o nwere ụmụ so site na amara Chineke o meruru emeru agbanyeghị n'anya nke eji wụrụ mmadụ o merughị emeru but site na amara Chineke o meruru emeru so anyị na-ekele Chineke ma ọ dị mma Chineke si ma ọ dị mma ma ọ dị njọ ka anyị nye otuto.
Obi adị m mma due to otu she poor all of a sudden after all she has labored for, this is the time for her to reap for what she sowed. So suddenly she left. But I pray that God will give us the strength to bear the loss.
Onye ama onye mere upon ministry only people want a patient no around ngwana na eletere ha so always igbo onye nne obo metache ya nnọọ ha obo ụmụ graduated so ọmụ oke nkọwa but me na ya na we live in peace as my mom will always preach. We live in peace so we have to achieve our soul aim as brothers and sisters.
Afam Echi, reporting for Universal Heritage Television, Nigeria.